today I have my all-time favorites for the month of July. I don't have too many favorites this month. There has been a few makeup items that I've been loving, but a lot of the stuff that's been in my previous favorite videos, which I will link below, have been favorites of this month, and I didn't sort of want to do a repeat video and sort of show the same favorites. So I just have a few favorites of things that I've sort of been adding to my routine, and I can show you those. And I do have a few snacks because recently I did do a snack haul of some American snacks I got, and I definitely loved a few of them, so I will be talking about them in this video as well. So my first favorite is actually something that I didn't think I would love as much as I do, and that is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is a primer, and I generally use it right in where I have pores, so like right here in this area, any kind of area on my chin, and sometimes I'll use it in between my eyebrows just to sort of smooth out the skin. I don't use this all over. It's not a texture that I love, but I do love the texture for smoothing out any kind of imperfections on my skin. I'll have a little bit of texture issues in those areas. I have eczema around my nose. I also have a few pores and that kind of thing, and I do generally, if I'm going to break out around my chin. So it helps smooth out the breakouts or any kind of pores or just texture issue I have. So if I'm going to be wearing foundation, or sometimes even if I'm not going to be wearing foundation, I will use this because it will just smooth the texture of my skin and give me more of like a flawless appearance. I also recently picked up this L'Oreal, the Super Slim Infallible liquid eyeliner, and it's one of the ones that is sort of in a pen form. And generally when I do my winged eyeliner, which is what I usually wear, I will use like a gel eyeliner for the line and then use the other one that's sort of in a pot that's L'Oreal as well, the Infallible Carbon Black or whatever it's called, and do the wing with that. I'm not sure why I use two liners, but for me I find it easier. Sometimes with a gel liner I feel like I can't get as much control with my wings, and I prefer sort of the felt tip brush to do the wing. But recently I picked this up because I wanted to have something that I could do everything with rather than carry around two eyeliners. I wanted the option of having something that I could do the baseline as well as the wing. But I had seen someone talk about this and say that it was a really nice eyeliner, and I liked the fact that it was a skinny brush, so I decided that I would pick it up and test it out, and I really do like it. It has taken me a couple tries to kind of get used to it because I'm not used to using an eyeliner that's in a pen form like this, or using an eyeliner as sort of a one-tool wonder. But I really enjoy it. I think that it will be really nice because I will be doing lots of traveling coming up, so it'll be nice to have sort of one item that I don't have to take 3 items with me, so like the gel liner, the brush, and a liquid liner, although I probably still will take all of those. But I think that this was a really nice addition to my makeup collection. I really do like it. The tip is really nice. It reminds me of the other L'Oreal eyeliner that I like, but a little bit skinnier, which I almost prefer, and I feel like the tip is still really well saturated. The only thing that I find a little bit interesting about this, and I'm wondering how long it will last, is that the lid doesn't like click on. It's kind of a little bit of a loose lid, which I'm not a huge fan of, and I'm worried it might dry out faster. I'm also worried that it might come off in my makeup bag and then I have eyeliner everywhere in my makeup bag, which is not what I'm looking for. But I do like the little squishy or like grippy texture right here, so it's easier to apply and hold on to. But I just really enjoy this eyeliner, and I would definitely recommend for you to try it. If you've tried this liner and have compared it to the Kat Von D or the Stila liner, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I am interested to try those two liners, but I figured I would give this a go first. This month I have really been enjoying the new Becca highlighter, the one that Jaclyn Hill collaborated with Becca, Champagne Pop. I really have been enjoying it. In general, I really like the Becca highlighters. I have 3 of them already, and I kind of interchange between them depending on what I'm feeling. But this month, because this came out, I've been using it a lot, and I feel like it adds a really nice glow. I have it on today. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it in the camera, but I feel like it's just a really pretty color. I will have a video coming up sort of comparing it to the other Becca highlights, as well as hopefully some dupes if I can find any or something that is similar. So definitely subscribe so you can see that upcoming video. Another face item that I have been loving is the MAC Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. This is the older packaging. It does come in a new packaging, but I did just get it when they switched over the packaging, so it's not old, it's just the old packaging. But I really like this color, especially for the summer, because it adds that like bronzy, a little bit of pink tone to your cheeks and adds some luminosity, which pairs really well with the Becca highlight. I am wearing it today. I do have a little bit of another mineralized blush on as well, but most of the color that you see today is on my cheeks is bronzer as well as this blush, but I really enjoy it, and I think that this is just a cult classic, and it's a cult classic for a reason because it is really nice. One all-purpose item that I have really been enjoying for this month is the Lucas Papaw ointment. This is like an Australian product. I purchased mine on eBay, but I know that you can get it off Beautylish and I think some other websites. I really enjoy this. It's from like fermented papayas or something like that. I don't know. I really enjoyed these kind of sort of ointments. So like the Elizabeth 8-Hour Cream. I also enjoy just like a good Vaseline. But I really like this one for my lips. It also is really nice because you can use it on your cuticles. It says here that you can use it on even like cuts and like rashes and like anything like that. So I think that this would be really good if you're going to be doing traveling. But so far I really like it for my lips. I feel like it is a little bit more emollient than I want it to be. I like the 8-Hour Cream and something like a Vaseline because for me I find those not as emollient as this one, but I do really enjoy it. It is really nice and I feel like it is really hydrating. My lips when I wake up in the morning after putting it on at night feel really plumped and supple, almost like they've been like plumped up, or like when I rub my lips together they feel a little bit bigger than they were the night before. I don't know if that's subconscious, but I do really enjoy this. And my last two makeup items that I have been enjoying are two lip items. The first one is what I have on right now, and honestly it's been my favorite drugstore purchase that I've purchased in a long time, and that's the Covergirl Jumbo Gloss Bombs in the cream one, and this is the shade Parfait. It's 285. I do have a caramel one which has some sort of caramel word in the title. I don't remember what it was called, but it's like the nude one. But this one is just a really nice formula. It goes on really smoothly. I love that it has no shimmer to it. It's really opaque. It adds a really nice wash of color, and it's exactly what I look for in a pink color. I think it kind of reminds me of the MAC Snob lipstick, but a little bit less purple tone. But it's just a really pretty color. It really flatters my skin tone, and I think it's really nice. So I really recommend for you to check out the new cream sort of formulas of these ones. And the last item is a Bite lipstick, the only lipstick that I actually have in full size. This is in the shade Cava. It's a luminous cream lipstick. It's described as like a beigey lilac color, and it doesn't look super lilac-y or super cool tone in the bullet, but when you wear it, that definitely does come apparent. It's almost like a milder version of those popular like gray beige shades. If you're looking to go for like a pure gray lipstick that is really popular right now, I would totally recommend to try this because it sort of gets your feet wet without being crazy lipstick shade. And I mean, not everybody can wear that kind of shade every day. I mean, if you can, go for it. I would totally like recommend to rock that. But you know, for work or something like that, or if you just don't feel 100% comfortable in like a wild color like that, I would recommend this. It's a nice way to get your feet wet with the shade, but it applies really nicely. It's a really cream and smooth lipstick. I think it feels really nice on your lips. It feels really moisturizing, and it's a really pretty shade. So that was all the makeup favorites I have for the month of July. It isn't too many. I have been using some of the other stuff that I have talked about it in my previous favorites, but these are the ones that I've sort of been intertwining in my makeup collection this month. And now for my snack favorites for July. My first one, and definitely most favorite one, is the S'more Oreos. I think that these are so good. I think that they might be one of my all-time favorite flavors of Oreos. I am like an Oreos girl. I love Oreos. I always am a sucker for the limited edition flavors, and I think that this is really nice. I don't feel like it's necessarily a pure s'mores flavor. It is very close, but it's sort of lacking that like burnt marshmallow flavor, but I feel like these are just really good. They're not as sweet as some of the other Oreo flavors, so it's a nice change for that, and I do really like the graham cookie on these. I think it's really good, so if you can still find these, I would definitely recommend to pick up a box. And my last favorite snack for July is Flaming Hot Cheetos. I've always been a huge fan of Flaming Hot Cheetos. I think that they're really good, and I wish that in Canada we would have way more spicy flavors. I feel like with Canadian snacks, none of them are spicy, and and when they say that they're spicy, they're not even spicy. These are really hot and they're really good. I always go back to them. Sometimes I get a little bit sick of them because I will buy multiple bags and sort of have them forever, but I think that I hadn't had these in a while and they're just really good, and I just forgot how good they are. They're really nice and it's just like a really nice snack. And because they are so spicy, I feel like I cannot finish a whole bag, so maybe that's a good thing because normally for snacks I'm just like will start and never stop. So I think that these being really hot are really good and they're just a really nice snack. I know that some restaurants in the States do use them sort of in mac and cheese, so I would be really interested to try that one day. I haven't yet to see that anywhere, but if I do, I will definitely try it. I hope you all enjoyed my all-time favorites for the month of July. Let me know your favorites in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe because I will have lots of upcoming videos for the month of August. And thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned.